Hi, this is Willie Crawford, and I thought I'd share with you what it's like to grow tropical plants in a place where the temperature sometimes drops below freezing. It's end of November right now here in Northwest Florida, and we've had a couple of days when the temperatures have dropped into uh, down to 30 degrees, which is below freezing because 32 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing if I remember correctly. So we ended up bringing some of my babies inside. I think this is an Ashitava or a Pandon. These are baby papaya trees. They haven't even borne fruit yet because we planted them late in the summer. More papaya, more Ashitava. This is the plant we use for putting in tinola, which is a type of Filipino Oriental soup, which I had first in the Philippines. And we've got some seedlings growing all over the place in little trays and things like that. This is my Florida room, and a Florida room, for those of you who have never been to Florida, this is a tomato plant that we planted. Actually, my wife threw some tomato out into the compost pile, and lo and behold, the tomato scraps sprouted, and we had tomato plants. So she put them in a container, and we brought it inside. The Florida room, for those of you who are familiar, is a room that's typically screened in, and it's like a back room in a lot of houses in my part of Florida. And people, sit out there in the summertime or even in the winter and just relax and kick around. We've turned ours into a greenhouse of sorts. You can see vinyl or canvas and plywood interlaced here. So we boxed the whole room in and also turned it into a storeroom. But it locks in the heat, and so we have these plants we put into into pots so that we could move them around. And we've got we probably have 100 young bok choy plants which love cold weather, so they're not affected by the temperature as much as these plants. These plants, you can look at some of them and see the leaves already wilting and stuff. Even from it's about 45 degrees here now. If I swing around here, you can see I've got a space heater, and it has a timer on it, and that timer is set to and a thermostat, so it's set to go off every so often and keep the room warm enough. And right there is a little freezer where we store, one of several places we store veggies and meats that we grow or buy, like fish. We'll get a lot of fish and we'll just freeze it and cook it in the wintertime, and same with a lot of the veggies. So our freezers are full of food right now, and we enjoy giving it away. My wife and her friends, they grow all kinds of stuff. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like it can be divided into about 5 or 6 different parts. I didn't plant that, so I don't know what it is. I know most of these other plants. And anyway, I wanted to show you what it's like to grow plants like, growing in 50, 60, 70 degree temperatures, and all of a sudden temperatures drop below freezing. You got to figure out what to do with them. So we grow them in flower pots so that we can bring them inside when we need to. This is Willie, and I just thought I'd share with you how we take care of our green babies. Take care.